Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go through some recent beauty products that I'm using. Some of these products I really look forward to getting my hands on because I've heard so many reviews around them and I wanted to try them on. Some of the products I've already had, so I'll give you my honest opinion on these beauty products. So I've recently had my hair cut. I don't know if you like. I've always had long hair and I've grown my hair for the last few years, and as you can probably see in previous videos, if you haven't, go and check them out. My hair has grown really long and I just wanted a change today, so I went and chopped it off. So I've probably cut about, I'd say probably this much, but I'm really happy with it. So I'll start off with the Dior Skin Forever Extreme Control Powder, the Subculture Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyeshadow, Huda Beauty 3D Highlighter Palette, the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and lastly Estee Lauder, and this is a bit of a mouthful, the Illuminator Radiant Perfecting Primer and Finisher. So just before I start, in a previous video I have already reviewed the 3D palette from Huda Beauty in a different shade. However, I do want to talk about this shade, which is the Bronze Sand Edition. I just wanted to share with you my findings on this shade. So let's start off with my favorite product from all of these, which is the Dior Skin Forever Extreme Control Powder. I love this product, but as you might know, Dior products are very expensive. This is sold at £42 in Boots. You can buy them cheaper. Bought it once in the airport and it was £36, but I must say it is worth the money. So let's start off with showing you the powder, and the packaging is really pretty. So it's got a little mirror, the powder right here, a little sponge that goes there, which I never use. I just think it's a little bit of over waste, but that's just my opinion. You can keep the plastic there, it goes like that, and it has a little pouch as well. It's just, I mean, I know it's silly, but I really like the small details that Dior have. I really like packaging on cosmetics, so I do look at little things like that. So why do I like this product? I love this product because it has a shine control, it's extra matte and long wearing. I can use it in the morning, I can apply it before work, and by the end of my shift, by the end of the day, it stays on really beautifully. I'm one of those people that absolutely hate applying powder on my face and you can actually see it. I don't like to have a cakey full-on coverage look when I go to work, so when I'm out in the day. So this powder really stays on. It blends in really well with your skin, and as I've mentioned before, it is quite expensive, but it lasts for ages. In all honesty, I've used it for a very long time, dropped it quite a few times, and it hasn't smashed all over the place. And unfortunately, this has happened with many other products that I've used before, foundations especially. I'm very clumsy, so I drop things all the time, and this doesn't smash. Okay, so Subculture Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyeshadow Palette. I love the packaging. As I mentioned before, I do look at details like that. Love the packaging. It's velvet. Now let's see what it looks like. It's got an individual brush, which I've used once or twice, but because I'm very particular about my brushes, I can't really say I'm the biggest fan. And then all the colors in there. So this palette specifically is more of an autumn sort of shade, so a lot of greens, a lot of yellows, and just warm colors. Now, what do I think about this palette? Unfortunately, although I've looked forward to using this palette for a long time, I am not impressed. This is a gift from my sister. My sister works in the makeup industry. She's a makeup artist, so she gets a lot of deals on makeup, and I'm very lucky and she buys me quite a few products. Thank you, sis. Although Anastasia is really high up in the beauty industry, I don't think this is a success. I think that the colors don't blend in very well. It doesn't stay on. I am wearing the colors today, but it is a bit of a mission to blend the colors in. They're very pigmented, which is not always a bad thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love pigmented colors. I like my makeup to be quite sparkly, quite shiny, because I feel like with the dark eye color, it makes me look less tired. So yeah, the shadows don't blend in really well. I'm just really disappointed. I've heard so many good reviews about this palette, and I think this is my 4th time using it. So I've used different shades. Some of them are matte and some of them are pigmented. The reviews on the Anastasia palette are really well received. Most of the makeup gurus swear by it, however, it just doesn't work for me. I cannot blend the colors in to save my life. I've given it enough chances. Don't get me wrong, I will still use it. The matte colors are not as bad, but I do feel like it falls off your eyelid. It's not as easy to transfer in the colors. To buy Anastasia Beverly Hills products in the UK, you can get them at Selfridges. It's sold at £42, so it's a very expensive palette. I would say don't waste your money. It is a no-go for me, I'm afraid. So next one up is Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Now I've got a little story about Benefit. So I went to Boots about a month ago to go and buy myself some makeup remover. As I walked in, one of the girls at the counter stopped me. Would you like to try some of our brow pencils and the brow products? And I've said, sure, why not? I'm very into perfect brows. So I stopped and sat down on their chair, and the girl tried 2 products on me. Actually, she tried 3 products on me. One of them was the primer. One of them was the brow pencil. I don't think it was this one. And she also used a gel at the end. As she was doing my eyebrows, I was very happy with the results. It looked great. I did actually like the fact that it didn't look too dark, because I am very cautious of my eyebrows going too dark. I like them a bit more natural. I love big, dark, dramatic eyebrows on other people, just not on me. I don't think that it suits my face. So I came home after work and removed my makeup, all absolutely fine, had my shower. Next day in the morning, I looked in the mirror and noticed that this brow, about half of it was missing. I would say around this much, like maybe half a centimeter. Now I sat there and I thought, what have I done differently with my day? What happened to where has my eyebrow gone? What happened to my eyebrow? What have I done differently? Have I used different products? Have I used a different makeup remover, face wash? No, everything was the same. The only difference was the primer, and the gel. So the brow, it was either the primer or the gel, either or. However, it wasn't on my both eyebrows, it was just on the left hand side one. My eyebrow hair just fell, and you could see a big difference. You can actually see it in previous videos that I've posted. Only recently my eyebrows have grown, and I've had them done, and I've had them tinted as well. So it has improved, but it has taken about a month to do so. I was very worried about buying any of their products. However, I gave this brow pencil a try. What do I think of it? I don't think that is as good as Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, Anastasia is known for eyebrow products. I mean, she's an eyebrow goddess. I don't think it's as good as this. I like the fact that it's got the brow brush and the pencil on the other side, so I love that. You don't have to have an additional brow brush with you. So I like the fact that the actual pencil is quite thin and it's quite easy to apply on the brow. The color is also very intense. So if you love your dramatic dark brow, this is perfect for you. As I mentioned, I like the fact that it's got a brush so you can blend everything in. What I don't like is that it doesn't blend in really well. Easy to apply, don't get me wrong, but I feel that it doesn't blend in great. It's on their website, it says that it's waterproof. I don't think so. I've now used it in the last few weeks, and sometimes, especially now that it's summer, you do sweat and sweat accumulates around your eyebrow, and I must say it's not waterproof. The color doesn't blend in, but it also falls onto your eyelid and accumulates around the arch of your eyebrow. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's the worst pencil that I've used. I think the ones from MAC are a lot worse. I don't think it's worth the price. This one is sold at UK retail price of £20. The colour on this eyebrow pencil, it's a lot darker than the colours that I use on my eyebrow. So this one is in the colour medium brown, but it's not medium brown, it's a lot darker. The penultimate product is the Estee Lauder, the Illuminator, which is a Radiant Perfecting Primer and Finisher. This is 30 milliliters, so it's about this much, and it lasts for ages. I love it. I really like it. I've used it for the last month, and I must be honest, I don't use it every single day because it is a nightmare to take your makeup off. It's really good, guys. It keeps your foundation on perfectly. So I'd use this on a night out, I'm out all day, or if I'm going out quite early till the evening, I'll use this primer. It smells lovely, it's got a really nice smell. It's easy to apply on, so you don't actually have to apply very much. So I'd probably apply about this much on my finger across my face, and it's so easy to blend it in. It keeps your makeup on so well. As I mentioned, it's so hard to take off. So it's hydrating, it's smooth on your skin, and it also brightens your skin up, hence why it's called the Illuminator. Estee Lauder sells it at £26. £26, guys, is quite a lot of money, but if you're looking for a very good primer that is very moisturizing, a little goes a long way. It brightens your skin and illuminates your skin, but it doesn't make you look oily. It actually does the opposite. I think you should definitely buy it. Obviously, take into consideration the price. The last one on this list is the Huda Beauty 3D palette in the Bronze Sands edition. The product contains different shades of powder highlighters. I use the powder highlighter for my makeup as well. So I use them on my eyelid, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful colors. The cream, however, the cream highlighter is slightly too dark for me. This palette is great, it's really high quality in my opinion. However, the colors are a bit too dark for me at the moment. I need to tan a little bit more. I do think that this palette is suited for slightly more tanned, maybe darker skin. I've got quite a pale face. I don't tend to tan very well on my face, and to be honest, I do tend to stay away from tanning on my face because of wrinkles. I love the texture of the product and how well it blends in. I just think that the shades are slightly too dark. They are slightly more pigmented than the other edition, which is called Pink Sands. Specifically their cream highlighter. However, the quality is exactly the same as Pink Sands. The quality is amazing. So the price is sold at £40 in Selfridges. I feel like I keep banging on about the same thing. £40 is a lot of money. This is makeup at the end of the day. But I've had my previous 3D palette for in Pink Sand for a while now, for 6 months, and I'm going to be able to use it for a very long time. Yes, it is £40, but it's going to last you for ages. So if you can afford it, definitely buy it. It's very high quality, great colors, great shades. I would recommend the other shade just because I prefer it a lot more, but I definitely approve. So that's it from me today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have found this video useful in some way. If you have any further questions in regards to the products that I've used today or any other products from previous videos, don't forget that you can always comment down below. In the meantime, don't forget to do the usual, which is like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you in my next video.